Hello, my name is Suckit, and we are playing Team Rustic 4. And today, folks, we're gonna build a digital miner. We need stuff. We especially need osmium, and there isn't any right around here. So we're gonna go collect some, and we're gonna do it the easy way. So, one digital miner. We're gonna need a lot of stuff for this. We'll start Well, we'll start just by programming the recipe in. How about that? Now we're going to need 7 of these atomic alloys. We're going to need refined obsidian for that, and some reinforced alloy, which is the infused alloy, and we're going to use some enriched diamond. So let's make the enriched diamond first, and let's get some infused alloy going. Okay, whoops, that's the wrong one. Throw this in here, throw these in here, and we should get atomic alloy. Yes, yes. Next up, we got to think about these teleportation cores. Now they're not bad. They're just basic materials, expensive ones, and atomic alloy. No big whoop. We've got our logistical sorters. Not bad. Throw that in there. We've got a robot. So steel, reinforced obsidian, more atomic alloy. We're also going to need a personal barrel, which is not going to be too hard. Does this thing know barrels? It does not. Let's teach it how to make a barrel. And it looks like we have everything. That was not bad. Let's get it going. Keep an eye on its progress. And I think while we're waiting, because we're going to need to power this thing, we're going to want 4 more reinforced alloy so that we can make an elite energy cube. Okay, we should have it. There it is. Now, I want to see, I'm pretty sure that we can put upgrades in here. So it'll take speed, energy efficiency, stone generator upgrade. I think we want that. That'll replace the ore mines with stone. Anchor upgrade, maybe. Here are Mekanism upgrades. Okay, this is not bad. Are gonna need to teach it how to make osmium dust. Do we have a crusher? Don't. We're gonna have to make ourselves a crusher. Fortunately, they're not that hard to make. Here's our crusher. We will need 2 buckets of lava, which, too bad. Here we go. I guess that's the first lava I've actually picked up with a bucket. I've been picking it up with the tanks. Okay. Take the crusher. Gonna make ourselves another importer. And hopefully we have enough to make the craft. Yes. So let's see. Might be done already. Almost. Now this thing is much like our crushing macerator that we made from cyclic. It may have some better deals too. We'll have to cool. Could do all sorts of things with this. It's part of the ore increasing setup, your ingot up to quintupling. You certainly use it for biofuel. Biogenerator. Yeah, that might be cool. But what we need it for is osmium dust, so that we can make that upgrade. Here we go. Osmium dust. Our crusher. Wonderful. So we'll make a couple speed upgrades, right? We afford 4 of them. Yes, we can. Now, a question I have is whether we can turn gravel into sand in that thing, because if we can, I would like that. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna stop using this to make sand, and we're gonna start using that, and we're gonna get a basic tier installer. I'm gonna have to find it because I think it's in exact mode. We don't want it in exact mode. Let's see. And this will speed things up significantly in terms of our sand production. Now we also want some energy upgrades. Whoops, wrong GUI. And we're gonna need to teach this thing how to make gold grit. Can we use gold dust? There we go. That's what we're gonna want. I don't know why this had empty spaces. We're gonna fill them up. We'll make 4 energy upgrades. Why not? Now this stone generator upgrade. Okay, we just need a little bit of glass. Go ahead and craft that up. This'll, if it does what I think it does. There's supposed to be a way you can do this with a bin and stone or cobble on top. I've honestly never gotten that to work. Okay, I think we have everything. Take that. Take the other upgrades. And we'll head off to the Osmium Mine, assuming this is all charged up. Yep. Very nice. Okay, we're out where we had the Osmium Mine. Right here. It's like a fine place to set up for some automatic mining. So, power first. And we're gonna need to put into something. I think that happens over there. There's my axe. I'll get it figured out. We might need a logistical transporter to get stuff out of there. We're gonna output. Okay, it's got power. Let's we'll put all of these upgrades in. Very nice. You mouse over them, you can tell you how many. Oh, you click on them. Okay, so we could have 8. Very good, very good. Now we know. We're gonna do Silk Touch, even though it's expensive. We're gonna auto eject. We can do a much higher radius than 10, right? Inverse mode requires replacement. What's inverse mode? Anyway, let's do tag. Or what is it? Is it Is it $sign or?
Mm.
Yeah, it's $sign. Oops, over here.
Mm.
$sign. I'm doing a terrible job.
Mm.
Okay, tag. Come on.
Mm.
It doesn't really like that.
Mm.
Requires replace. Hmm.
Mm.
Why won't it take the $sign in there? Aha! Okay.
Mm.
Asterisk or. Right? Okay.
Mm.
Now we want a much bigger radius. Can we do 60? We could do 60. Could we do 120? No. We do 99? 99's the limit. Minimum 0. We need to go into the negatives though, don't we? Negative 60. Okay.
Mm.
Is that it?
Mm.
That might be it. Let's go back here now. I think that's what it'll replace ores with. It didn't like that, did it? Ah, 32 is the maximum. I see. Negative 60. Right? Right. Now did it save it? It saved it. Let's start her up. Okay, hey, deep slate redstone ore. It's cooking right along. It's gonna use the power pretty quickly. We might want to upgrade the energy cube to the next tier. Well, we can't make the creative, but the ultimate, it's just some atomic alloy and one of these. So we could do it. Yeah, and I'll dump right into our shulker box here. Very good. Yeah, that's all we got. So we're definitely gonna have to upgrade to the ultimate and probably do a bunch more energy upgrades too. Alright, the upgrade to ultimate tier was worth it. 101, 102, that is 4 times as much, but it's still only gonna get us like this much times 4 if we use Silk Touch. So we're not gonna use Silk Touch. Alright, yeah, 7,000 ore it's found. It's not taking power from that side. Taking power from this side. I'll bet that was the settings on the energy cube. I think it'll take power from either. Now, okay, so we get the raw, not the ore blocks. Now with this stuff, we can, well, not really. Well, this is nickel. It's from immersive, so that might be why we're seeing what we're seeing there. Let's say we had some raw, what's this? Say we had some raw osmium. This, yeah, this we can put through the whole mechanism chain of increasing ingot yield. Not as good as not as good as getting the ore blocks and using fortune on them, or any of our other processing options back at the base. But there's so much of it that it kind of doesn't matter. Okay, so from 100 million FE, this is our haul, and that's not bad. Alright, so we got about a shulker box worth of ore to process. And we're going to want to do better than how we've been doing. So we're going to go ahead and start with an electrolytic separator. This is going to allow us, this is the first step to ore tripling. It's going to allow us to separate hydrogen, or separate water into hydrogen and oxygen is what I'm trying to say. Now, for us to get water up there, we're going to need some ender tanks. And we're going to need some blaze rods. I'll have to go get us some blaze rods. But before we go to the nether, there's something I need to do. We're going to make ourselves basic chunk loader. It's ender pearl, a little bit of obsidian, a little bit of iron. It can load up to 3x3, and the reason we're doing this, sometimes when we leave the chunk and come back, this thing glitches out and it stops for long enough to destroy the farmland. We almost lost our netherite seeds. So let's see how this thing does. Okay, so it's loading all of these. And we cannot load these. This is our farm here. That should do the trick. That's easy to use. Let's farmland back, and we'll have to check on it more than once to make sure that it's doing what we think it's gonna do and stopping this thing from glitching out by keeping the chunks loaded. Because it doesn't always glitch out, so just because we come back, I have no reason to believe it won't work. Oh, there's an issue. Yeah, like if we did something like that, maybe. Oh no. Oh, did we lose? Oh, we lost some. Oh, it's always something, folks. Alright, I put it somewhere where it won't stop the harvesters. I did also add harvesters to the other side, and when the piston's being pulled backwards, these run. So that'll, you know, effectively double its speed. Okay, ender tank mission accomplished. We're gonna dye these all blue. Now we're gonna craft our electrolytic separator. Shouldn't take too long, it's just gotta grind up some stuff here. Now we're gonna pump some water into it. There we go. And now it's gonna fill up with water, and it's gonna fill this tank with hydrogen, and this tank with oxygen. Here's our side config. We want to be looking at gases. Now, to mess with gases, we're going to need some tubes, and we're going to need some tanks. And this is what we're looking for here. That old 6400. That's a good amount. But we're going to go for the advanced that hold 256. That sounds like a really good amount. Let's see here. There we go. And we'll craft some tubes. Now the tubes work just like everything else in Mekanism. We'll have that right there. This is our oxygen. Very nice. And it's ejecting automatically. Now this has, it's got an interface just like you might expect. We're going to put an output over here on this side. And we're going to go down like so. And we're going to separate those there. And we're going to set that to draw out. You see it's getting oxygen in it already. We're also going to set these to dump because we're not going to be really doing anything with the hydrogen yet. And we don't want this thing getting stuck with a bunch of hydrogen in here, and it can't do anything with the oxygen. Now what we're going to do with it is we're going to put it into a purification chamber. And what this does is it'll take shards or raw, or you know, and it'll turn it into clumps, right like so. Fills it right up with oxygen. Perfect. Now we only get 2 for 1 with this, but we got ore, we'd be getting 3 for 1. It's gonna be worth it, because it's really right now about the best we can do. Let's say we got a whole load of copper here, right? We can put it into our machine here, and it's gonna make those copper chunks. And what we're gonna do with the chunks is we're gonna run them through a crusher. We got our crusher. We're also gonna want an enrichment chamber and an energized smelter. See, we're getting dirty copper dust. We're gonna set that up to eject into the enrichment chamber here. We'll get, I think, just copper dust. And then we'll be able to smelt that. We're going to output to the bottom. We're going to be able to smelt that into 1 ingot. So, in terms of processing the raw ores, the raw metals, this is the next step here. It's not too bad. And if we put an importer here, and run just 1 piece of cable, we'll be able to just see the copper flowing right into our system. We really can't see it because we got too much already. And just like downstairs, we can upgrade these to the basic tier and vastly increase our processing speed here. And I think that's gonna about do it for this time. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.